Hello everyone, welcome to the yarn bowl. Today in this video we're going to see how to crochet this cute rose hearts with ferns attached to it. You can use them as bag tags or keychains or in any other projects that you will like to use. You can also use them as decors, and today we're going to see how to crochet this cute heart roses with ferns attached to it. If you want a written pattern of this cute heart roses, it's available in my website theyarnbowlcrochet.com. The link for that is available in the description. Meanwhile, if you are new to this channel, please do not forget to subscribe to the yarn bowl and click on the bell icon as well so that you get notified whenever I post a new video. So today we are going to make these heart roses with ferns attached to it, and this is how it's going to look. I have added in a pearl in the middle of the heart rose. You can add a key ring, or you can add it to the bags, or you can make many of them and use them as a decor. The choice is yours. I'm going to use this beautiful cotton sprouts yarn. It's nice and silky, soft. It's going to give a very nice look to your heart roses. And I'm going to use a sewing needle, pearl, and we'll be using 2.5mm crochet hook to work this project, and I'll also need a scissor. Come on, let's see how to make this heart roses. I'm going to use these two colors, blush and celery. I'm going to use the blush for the rose and celery for the ferns. So for round 1 I'm going to work a magic ring, and then on the magic ring I'm going to work a chain 2. This chain 2 is considered as my first half double crochet, and then I'm going to work 11 more half double crochet around the magic ring. So altogether we'll have 12 half double crochet stitches, and once you're done with 11 more half double crochet stitches, we're going to work a slip stitch on top of my starting chain 2 to close this round 1. So once you work the slip stitch, you can tighten the magic ring and secure it with a knot. So before proceeding to the next round, I'm going to show you what we are going to do. So you can see these loops in the front. These are called as the front loops, and these loops at the back are called as back loops. And when you gently turn your work, you're going to see one more loop behind, and those are called as your third loops. So we are going to use these 3 loops for our rounds 2, 3 and 4. So we'll work our round 2 in our front loops, and we'll work our round 3 in our back loops, and we'll work our round 4 on the third loops of round 1. So this one right here, you're going to pick up this loop and work round 2. This one right here, the back loop, you're going to pick this up and work the round 3, and this one right here, the third loop, you're going to pick that up and work your round 4. Let's see how to do it. So on all the front loops we are going to work double crochets. So for round 2 I'm going to work a chain 3. This is considered as my first double crochet. So on each front loop of round 1 we are going to work 1 double crochet. Work 1 double crochet each on the front loops of round 1. So you will have 12 double crochet stitches at the end of round 2. So we are not going to end this round 2 by working a slip stitch. Just stop once you have completed working chain 3 and 11 double crochet. That is 1 double crochet on each front loop of round 1. So once you are done with the 12th double crochet, you're going to stop. So that's where our round 2 ends. So now I have worked my last double crochet stitch. So now we are going to work our round 3. As I told you earlier, we are going to work our round 3 on the back loop of round 1. So it will be difficult to locate the back loop of the first stitch because we have worked our chain 3 here. You can see the back loop of it. Pick up the back loop and work 2 double crochets on that loop. So on each back loop stitch of round 1, we are going to work 2 double crochet stitches. So for round 3 also we don't end it by working a slip stitch on the starting stitch. So just work 2 double crochet each on the back loop, each back loop of round 1. So we should have 24 double crochet stitches at the end of round 3. So just stop once you have worked 24 double crochet stitches, and that's the end of round 3. So continue working 2 double crochet each on the back loop of round 1. So this is the end of round 2. You can see our work is getting spiraled up. So now it's time to pick up the third loop and work our round 4. So this is my last stitch. I'm working 2 double crochet on it. You can see how beautifully our rose is like getting spiraled up. So now it's time for us to work round 4. So as I told you earlier, we're going to work the round 4 on the third loop of round 1. So gently turn your work. You should see the third loops of round 1. You're going to pick them up and work your round 4 on it. So I'm going to locate my first third loop right here, and then we're going to work the following stitches that I tell you. So on the first third loop of round 1, I'm going to work 1 double crochet. So we're going to work all these stitches on the first third loop. Work 1 double crochet and then work 1 triple crochet on the same loop, and then work 1 picot stitch. Picot stitch is nothing but work a chain 3 and then work slip stitch on the starting stitch. That's one picot. And once that is done, work one more triple crochet on the same loop, and after that work one more double crochet on the same loop. So this is going to be the tip of your heart rose. It's going to create that pointy end. So we are working our double crochet on the same loop, and in the next third loop of round 1, we are going to work 2 double crochets. Work 2 double crochet on the next third loop of round 1, and once that is done, you are going to work 3 triple crochets on the loops 3 and 4, third and fourth third loops. Work 3 triple crochets on each loops. So we are going to work 3 triple crochets on third and fourth third loops of round 1. So now we have worked 2 sets of 3 double crochet, and we are going to work 1 triple crochet and 1 double crochet on the 5th third loop of round 1. So we are going to work 1 triple crochet and 1 double crochet on the 5th loop. That's the third loop of round 1. 5th third loop of round 1. Work 1 triple crochet and 1 double crochet. So once that is done, we are going to work 1 half double crochet and 1 single crochet on the next loop. And once the single crochet is worked, we are going to work a slip stitch on the next loop. So that's the end of heart rose. Once the slip stitch is done, we are going to just create a chain of 15, which will create a loop, and that will be helpful for us to hang our bag tags or keychain or key rings, or if you don't want the chain, you can stop it, or if you want to create the loop of chains, you can go ahead. Work 15 chains and then work a slip stitch on the starting chain to create a small loop. So this will be easier for you to attach a swivel clip or a key ring if you are going to use them as a key ring or a bag tag. So now our heart rose is done. We need to attach the ferns that are made with the color celery behind these roses. So this is one of the ferns, and we'll need to make 5 in total to attach them at the back of these roses. So I'm going to use the color celery for making the fern. I'm going to show you how to make these ferns. So first we are going to work a slip knot and work 6 chains. So once you have worked 6 chains, work 3 more chains, and we're going to work a puff stitch, that is yarn over, insert your hook on the chain 1 and then pull up a loop. You have 3 loops on the hook, yarn over, insert your hook on the chain 1, you pull up a loop. You have 5 loops on the hook, yarn over, insert your hook on this chain 1 and pull up a loop. Now you have 7 loops on the hook, yarn over, pull through all the 7 loops. That's your puff stitch, and then you work a chain 3 and work a slip stitch on chain 1. Now you have created a little puff stitch leaf, and then you're going to work a chain 5 and turn your work from right to left. So, and then you're going to pick up these 2 loops of chain 3 and work a puff stitch again. So why we are turning our chains from right to left is that our ferns or the leaves will be worked on the alternative sides for our ferns. So that's why we turn our chain every time to work the puff stitches. So it's going to create on the opposite sides. The leaves are going to get created on the opposite side. So now the third leaf, I'm going to work a chain 5 and then once again turn my chain from right to left and pick up the 2 loops of chain 3 and work a puff stitch on it. And once the puff stitch is worked, we are going to work a chain 3 and work a slip stitch on top of my chain 3. So now you can see how these leaves are getting formed on the opposite side. So once again work a chain 5, turn your chain from right to left and pick up the 2 loops of chain 3 and work puff stitches on it, and work a chain 3, work a slip stitch on top of a chain 3 to create our next leaf. So we need 9 leaves in total, so you're going to work the same pattern until we have 9 leaves. I have 9 leaves now. Now I'm going to fasten off and work a slip stitch, and then you can weave your ends. So this is one of our fern, and we need 5 ferns in total for our project. And once you have all the 5 ferns, you're going to attach them behind your heart rose to get this beautiful heart rose ferns. And before I attach the fern, I'm going to sew in a pearl to the center of our heart rose. So next step, I'm going to attach the ferns to the heart rose. So all our ferns are attached to the rose, and now you can see all the odd ends, the yarn ends. You can snip them off, and you're done with your beautiful heart rose fern ornament or key ring or decor, whatever you call it. You can use them on any project. So here it is, our cute Valentine gift is ready, and you can make them in very less time, and it's a wonderful stash buster idea as well. And try them at home and let me know your comments. I hope you enjoyed these heart rose with ferns, and you can gift them as a bag tag for a Valentine's Day gift. And if you work this with a nice silky yarn, it's gonna look really pretty. And I have made them in few other colors as well, and they turned very nice. And I hope you enjoyed this heart rose with fern pattern. If you want a written pattern of this beautiful heart rose with ferns, it's available in my website, theyarnbowlcrochet.com. The link for that is available in the description. I hope you enjoyed the video. Please do not forget to subscribe to the Yarn Bowl and click on the bell icon as well. Thanks for watching. Bye.